Is this coffee? No. This is coffee.
You're a coffee, I'm a Calfee. That's terrific. I'm extremely busy, as I imagine you are.
I don't have coffee because there's only one K-cup left in the office, and I didn't want to take the last one.
And we keep forgetting to bring down Gary's coffee thing. I'm sorry, Gary.
We suck.
Meh. Yeah, a little.
But
I got my caffeine. I got my power punch. I hope everybody at home is staying well caffeinated. The caffeinated, the irradiated, highly educated. Noah Mitchell.
The subscribernation.
Hibernation. Obliteration. Illiteration.
There you go.
If you're not already subscribed and following our YouTube channel, what the hell's wrong with you? You got some type of brain damage? Go on and click that. I'm trying to be direct to the people. You press that button, magical things will happen, folks. You won't believe it. You'll have to try to find out. How was your weekend?
I
No,
don't ask you enough. How was your weekend first?
This weekend was actually very lovely and a bit unorthodox. Normally my weekends are spent doing a lot of crazy things, but this was the first weekend in a while where we didn't have a convention. We didn't have some type of show to go to. My girlfriend was in Ithaca, so I had the whole house to myself. It was fantastic. I drew so much. I spent all Saturday at the drawing board. I didn't get to send it to you, but I drew a little you were watching our show last week. We were talking about a little robot named LE1 that would go like, hello, here's your exclusive. Like
I remember him. Yeah,
I drew LE1. I drew a Big Apple for New York City because that's where we're going on Tuesday.
Woo!
Big Apple. I'm exhausted too.
Booth 3037.
3037. Oh, 3037. You're in the dirties with Zenescope 3037. We got Ivan Tao going. We got Elias Chazudis going.
Pat Shand is going. Noah Mitchell is going.
Casey Brennan is going.
Everyone you love.
Everyone you love. There's actually a lot of people. I'm super stoked. A writer named Mark Russell is going to be there. If you're not familiar with Mark Russell's work, very funny, very satirical. He did a Flintstones comic most recently. Actually, not most recently. It was a while ago. But he's done a lot of fantastic stuff. One of my favorite books he's done. It's actually like a book, not a comic. It's called God is Disappointed in You, and it's just a complete retelling of the Bible, but like very accurate to the point where it's like, all right, this is kind of silly.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I'm super stoked. I'm going to try and get Mark Russell's autograph while we're down there.
Cool. What do we want to start with?
Quick question. Did you submit books to Dave Sweet at the CGC VIP event?
I did not know.
What books are you trying to get graded?
I'm not trying to get any books graded.
What?
I'm sorry.
I thought you were trying to get some books graded by Dave Sweet.
No, I was trying to get some trading cards that may not be Zenescope. I didn't do it.
But you can get Zenescope trading cards, Grimm Tales.
And they're a lot better, honestly. They're all full art. You don't have to buy 7 packs just to get like 1 or 2 full arts. Zenescope are all full art cards, which are pretty cool.
You don't have to worry about getting energy or trainer cards with Zenescope. Zenescope, the no energy card promise. Are you tired of going to Kmart and buying up packs of Yu-Gi-Oh cards only to get the same 3 spell cards? I don't even what you're trying to do. What, a synchro summon deck? You don't need this this fusion card. Get it out of here. No nonsense.
No, I agree. There's no crap cards in there. There's no code cards for something you'll never use.
No.
What else is in there? It's crap.
Not
Diglett.
Diglett's pretty cool though.
I do like Diglett, actually.
Did you see the new? It's like Diglett and Wiggler. Diggler. It's like a big old yucky. Looks like a tapeworm sticking out of the ground.
Disgusting.
Thanks,
None of that.
Nintendo. How was your weekend?
I did absolutely nothing. It was fantastic.
High five! But this week, the calm before the storm.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow is trip number 1.
For you.
Fellowship of New York.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, Wednesday, that's going to be your movie, and that's Zenescope, Tale of Two Trips. That's the two towers
episode. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Yeah, and then trip number 3 is going to be Return of the J. So we got the trilogy, all 3 Zenescope movies. Oh, hey, there's Jason Candelas now.
Ready for this list of who's going to New York City? Billy Tucci, Mike Lilly, David Finch, David Nakayama, Mirka Andolfo, Mustafa Musa, Elias Chadsudis, Greg Horn, Ken Lashley, Marat Michaels, Maria Laura Sanapo, Sabine Rich, Ebas, Mike Crone, and Don Batique. Okay, wow. Jay, you took up our whole screen with
that's
that.
That's more fingers than I have to count with. I got to switch to toes.
Whoa.
New York 2022. Toe year.
So many people.
Year of the toe.
And also my friend Ben from college will meet me at the booth.
Ben! Is Ben gonna buy something?
Maybe.
Or is Ben just gonna come over and
take a scratch-off ticket?
He comes over just for a scratch-off ticket. He's not gonna. I'm gonna make sure that he gets a scratch-off ticket that just gets a scratch-off ticket, and then that scratch-off ticket gets nothing.
Wow.
I'm gonna orchestrate this for Ben.
That's not true. Every scratch-off ticket's a winner.
And if you're going to Zenescope's New York City Comic Con, you too, because scratch-off tickets.
Yes. Oh, I might actually have the image of the scratch-off. Oh, look, I
Whoa! Did. That's a little sneak preview of our New York Comic Con exclusives, of which we have a few.
I think I can show them, actually.
You think so?
I think I can.
All right. You can show the Bell one for sure. Faux sizzle, as the kids say.
I actually have a whole poster of them.
Jiminy Crickets.
Thank you so much to Chris Cote in art direction.
Shout out to big shout out to Chris. He's done a lot of work in the last week or so to get all of these graphics done for us. Mm-hmm. So
we have the John Royal Play Bell.
Yeah, I'm so stoked. I'm actually gonna buy that one myself probably.
Nice.
Hamilton.
Don't forget, you can always check the box of damaged books if you like it a little rough.
I'll take it a little rough. There are some sweet scores that you and I have gotten out of the damaged box.
It's true. Did you get that the Sun Kaminaki?
Oh yeah, I got the Terminator
showcase.
The Terminator showcase, but it's like a perfect damaged one because it's got a spine crease right where the gun is, so it just looks like it's part of the gun.
Huh. Interesting.
But can't give that to the general public.
And then we have the connecting covers by Elias. I can't say their names, but you can see them.
Dipney Villains.
Dipney Villains.
Dipney Villains.
Disney Villains.
Disney Villains.
And there will be a connecting cover as well in both non-Z-rated and Z-rated. We got everything's Paul Green after that, basically.
Oops, all Paul Green.
We got candy boxes. Yeah. We got cereal boxes. Yeah. And Collector's Club. Very exciting.
Yo, I'm glad that they were able to round out the monster cereal boxes with they got the Fruit Brute and the Funny Mummy. I don't know. Bottom line, they're the bench players. They're the bench. You've got Frankenberry, Boo Berry, and Count Chocula. Those are your 3 primes. Those are the winners. Shout out to Gary and her hubby for bringing some cereal to work.
Oh yeah. Fun fact: you weren't there for my first virtual convention. They made me eat that cereal on stream, and I didn't know why. And I still don't really know the story behind it. They're like, Casey, this is your job as intern. You're gonna come up on screen and you're gonna eat cereal with us. And like you could look back. I'm pretty sure it was the Fall Fest of 2021.
I want to just eat cereal on stream.
But yeah, and you could sign up to be a Zenescope intern. you can regress.
So if I bump myself back down. All right. So New York Comic Con this weekend. Come get scratch off tickets. Get our exclusives. There's a lot of really cool ones. I saw Paul Green, probably the Collectors Club in there. You got the Elias, stunning as always.
It was to show Ralph, but I don't even know what I was showing Ralph.
I can't imagine Ralph, this is how you eat cereal. You put the bowl, and then you get the cereal, and then you get the milk and the spoon, and the rest falls into play.
I'm pretty sure it was like me and Jason's first interaction too. It was like, hey intern.
Hey intern, eat this cereal.
On stream.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what people. Maybe that's okay. That's what we do. Is we set up like
Zenescope mukbangs.
I would love to. What was I saying we do a Zenescope mukbang for?
I don't remember actually.
I had a lot of goofy ideas for the VIP stream. I was like, let's just do Zenescope mukbang. I can't remember what the context was. It was very fun. Speaking of very funny, how's the football league?
It's
and then
good.
we'll get to Zenescope books.
I beat Amber this week.
Go!
I officially say I don't have to wait till Monday Night Football, even though I do have, as always, my Monday Night Football hat from Carol.
Commissioner's Corner, ladies and gentlemen.
So I am 3-1. I think Jason's 3-1. Ralph and Joe are versing each other this week, and it's still neck and neck. So we'll have to find out after Monday Night Football.
Is Stove undefeated or Stove?
No, Stove is actually going to probably beat Mark, who was undefeated. He was 3-0, but he's going to go 3-1.
Gotcha.
So Stove will be the one who takes down Mark.
Did the Eagles win this weekend?
Hell yeah, they did.
Are they undefeated?
4-0, baby!
Whoa!
Go Birds!
I think Steelers are like
1-3.
one and some change.
All right, Zenescope.
Please.
All right, what do you want to see first? You want to see the secret sketch, the thing I forgot to put in the treasure chest.
Secret sketch.
Okay.
And then I will casually bring this over here.
Okay.
Don't look. Stop looking. Keep watching, but turn your eyes away from the screen. Secret sketch. Wow, how relevant too, because this was on the VIP stream last week.
It was. I wanted to do it last week, but I think we just forgot to do the secret sketch last week. We got sidetracked.
I feel like we have rotating segments.
Yeah.
You know, I think our segments are down. We just need the intro theme songs for each one, which are still currently being composed. But we got Commissioner's Corner, solid segment. We got seasonal, yes. We got unused sketches, name TBD.
Secret sketches.
Secret sketches. All right. Secret sketches. And then we got treasure chest. And then we got book talking.
Yeah. But for anyone who doesn't know, these are sketches for the NEI Vegas 2022 exclusive, which I didn't realize came in both a sheer and not sheer version. I actually, if you want to know a fun social media manager slip up, I posted a long time ago the sheer version, which was not available until last week at the VIP.
Ah.
Yeah. So.
Did you get in trouble for posting it?
No, because they're very, very similar. I don't think anyone picked up on it actually.
But you can kind of see it through, right?
You can, but Instagram is actually pretty lenient with art, where you can't post like sheer like photographs, but with art you can pretty much get away with anything. But people just typically, so they stay safe, censor it.
All right.
But yeah.
Good to know.
So obviously she went with number 2, but here were 2 other options. I don't know how one works.
One's definitely tough to do. You mean like how it's working like physically?
Yes,
or how
physically.
Well, she's she's got her tush balanced on the ring, and then she's she's holding the other girl, kind of, she's got 1 foot there, 1 foot there. She's in the middle saying, "What do you want from me?"
That can't be comfortable.
They're professionals.
I mean, I guess number 2 probably isn't comfortable either, but
I do like. I think number 2 is a good choice because you have the up, you got the down, you got some angles, you got one thing going that way, one thing going this way,
and she's stuck with the Z.
And she's stuck with the Z. Although I do like the strands. I'm a sucker for intricate line work, and 3's got it for sure.
I do like it, but I'm definitely glad that it's stuck with the Z.
Number 2. Who are you? The new number 2. Who am I?
What does
you are number 6.
What does comfort have to do with this?
Comfort? I'm a big fan of comfort.
I would like to see my Zenescope ladies comfortable.
I would like to see them comfortable. When the Zenescope girls are comfortable, I'm comfortable.
That's right.
When the Zenescope girls are having a good time, I'm having a good time. Live life.
Gary's asking, what did you guys forget? We know we already forgot the coffee mug.
We forgot the coffee mug and the coffee maker for 2 weeks in a row.
Is there anything else?
Well, I know that she needs a sketch drawn. I got to get a drawing of a snail to Gary, and unless Gary wants a Zenjamin, Gary, let us know if you want a Zenjamin or a snail. But I know for sure I got to get Max Osborne a snail. I don't remember if I promised anyone else a snail, but
you get a snail. And
everybody gets a snail. I love I found more snails when I went back up to the office after the stream. A snail? A tale of snails!
Ooh.
Zenescope Silver Dragon presents A Tale of Snails, in which the hermit crab from that one hermit crab story gets... I know which one you're talking about. Like never underestimate a hermit crab?
Yeah, I was thinking, what I was thinking? It was like the misunderstood hermit crab.
The misunderstood hermit crab. That's a different story. We're working on that one now. But you got you never underestimate a hermit crab. Its sequel is The Tale of the Snails. And he's got to take on like a whole gang of snails, and they corner him when he's getting out of the convenience store. And they make a circle around him. He's like, all right, make your move. What you gonna do?
For anyone who doesn't know, there is a Silver Dragon book called Never Underestimate a Hermit Crab.
Highly underrated, never read it.
I do have a copy somewhere.
What do you got in there? Yar, treasure!
Woo! I stuck with the knee-high theme.
So
this is Myth and Legends 09D, and what's interesting about this is a real Virgin cover.
Whoa! We don't do too many of those.
We don't, no. We almost always have like the title of the book. Well, the series the book is in, like the exclusive, like we'll say like the holiday version.
Is this an archive poll?
I don't know. Honestly, Jason gave it to me. I don't know if it's like I don't know. He was just like, "Here, you like me, Hey,
if you don't know the source, then that means it's all yours.
That's right.
That is interesting, though. I asked because I know like our showcases are kind of Virgin covers.
Yeah.
I mean, you still have the text in the top corner, but
this is completely like there's nothing.
I know because sometimes people like to try and play tricks on the internet, like they'll take. I've seen on eBay people will take like an Ivan Tao cover from our previews, post it on eBay, and be like, "Oh wow, Ivan Tao, Virgin variant, not ours, not real." Fun fact: protect yourself.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of anything that's in previews that's on eBay. Do not trust because we don't get I just don't trust it.
Although I will say, last week my archive pull was the Van Helsing annual from 2020, the Ian McDonald cover. I had that specific cover queued up on eBay because I was going to buy it. Because obviously it's in the archives. I can't get it myself. And then when we got back to the office, that eBay listing had sold at 1:33 p.m., 3 minutes after our show ended. So I don't know if one of you guys out there went and bought it on eBay.
Who was it?
Which one of you a-holes took it from me? I was bastards. I'm joking. The Casey and Noah audience is the best audience there is. Come on, let's hear it. Let's hear it for our good-looking bunch. What a handsome group. Oh, so attractive, so beautiful. Boy, howdy. All right, so tell me right off the bat, what makes this Tales of Terror so special?
Well, it's interesting because there's 5 different short stories, and this is Grimm Tales of Terror Special Edition.
Anthology. Now, this one has always piqued my interest because it's a different color. Well,
here's the thing. So I didn't realize 2 of the stories are in the Grimm hardcover volume 1, and 3 of the stories are in the volume 2.
Okay.
So if you have the hardcovers, you really don't need to get this. Like, not trying to not sell it. But also, if you don't like hardcovers and you like paperbacks, I know a lot of our fans do like paperbacks, and maybe don't want to go crazy and get the whole series, you can get a little tiny version.
Oh.
So there's Black Cat in there. Monkey's Paw is in there. I even
that's a monkey.
I even took some notes because one of my favorite things about this, and it was kind of a theme across all of them, was somebody was singing Hotline Bling while they were jogging, and then Karis was playing Psycho Killer by the Talking Heads.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm familiar with the Talking Heads.
Okay, I didn't think you were, but yeah. Oh, also, here's my biggest question. I had one question.
All right.
So these girls are having a sleepover, right?
Slumber
in the
party.
First one, they're having a slumber party in Bloody Mary. I don't know which one's my favorite yet, but maybe I think Bloody Mary was really good, and I really liked Black Cat. I think those were my 2 favorites. But yeah, Bloody Mary's girls are having a sleepover. Mm-hmm. There's 4 of them. 4 high school girls, right? The dad buys them 4 whole pizzas. 4 large size pizzas.
That's your hang up.
And then he was like, if it's not enough, like there's a 20 on the table.
Hell yeah.
That's
sounds like a cool dad.
I mean,
I'll take it.
Well, spoiler alert, he wasn't, but
maybe that was the ploy. Like, if I give them 4 pizzas and $20,
that's aggressive.
That'll hell yeah, Dad, she gets it.
Once again, spoiler alert, he's not.
Spoiler.
But like.
That's how he
got me. That was the spookiest part. No,
he sweetens them up. He fluffs them up. He says, "Hey, go ahead, have a little fun. Why not? Eat some pie. Have some za."
The entire pie, one for each of them.
What? All right, girls, I want you to. And no dessert until you finish the box.
All 4.
All 4 of them. Listen here, you little brats. I spent good money on that pizza, and it's not cheap these days either. It's not cheap. You get 2 large pizzas these days. That was BC. That was before COVID.
It was
before the potato shortages and the tomato shortages and the pizza shortages.
Pizza.
Yeah. What else? So is this more of like it's a good sample platter, so you don't want to spend the $30 on the hardback.
Yeah.
And you just want a little teeny tiny taste of terror. A teeny tiny little taste of terror. A little teeny tiny taste of terror.
Yeah, I thought it was really interesting, and I thought that it was cool that each story was around like a very different type of person. Like one was about a kid having bad dreams, one was about the girls at the sleepover, one was about like a grown man and in his neighborhood. Like it wasn't just like the same type of protagonist the whole time. They kind of switched up.
Gotcha.
perspective, I guess. But yeah, so if you like, I like that. I like that tagline.
Little teeny tiny taste of terror.
This is the one for you?
That's the one for you. Look for the teal book for Little Tiny Taste of Terror in teal. The teal kills.
Oh.
Teal.
Yeah.
Teal. It says it's teal and a steel.
Mhm.
How many stories? 5?
5.
5 for that price. Steel.
Yeah, so it's
The teal.
Bloody Mary, the Boogeyman, a Killer Hook, which I kept reading his book. Does that not look like a book to you?
That's
It's a very connected.
Let me take a look at this here. Let me take a look at this hook.
And then Black
Did it have
Cat
it?
and Monkey's Paw.
The Boogeyman. It's a little scary. A Killer Hook. Yo, that's what I put in my rap song, The Killer Hook.
Whoa.
People listen and then they say, "Oh, I'm stuck on that."
Gary says I own 2 or 3 of that book. So yeah, you might have collected it as single issues. You may have them all if you have the whole hardcover set, which is available online still. But it's always available at an even better price at our conventions. So stop by New York Comic-Con to get one yourself.
He's got a hook for a hand. And little did they know that when he came up behind them, his hand was a hook. Just joking, it's me, no, from Zenescope. But he wasn't a pirate.
Well, we check off SpongeBob reference of the day.
Hashling, that's the hash-slinging slasher.
Yeah.
That's when's Grimm Tales of Terror hash-slinging slasher.
Ask Dave.
Dave! Dave!
Is it announcement?
Not answering. What time of day is it?
It's 1:28.
1:28. Oh, good timing. All right. We already talked about New York Comic Con and how we're going to be there and how I'm leaving Tuesday and Casey's leaving Wednesday and there might be a third expedition, but we don't know just yet.
Mm-hmm.
The convention starts on Thursday.
Yes.
It goes till Sunday.
Yes.
I'm driving the train home.
Yes.
I'm not just riding it. I'm driving it.
Correct.
Choo choo. This train's got no stops when I'm on board. What else? At the beginning next week, when is the comic retailer live stream?
Oh, that's a great question. So
Thank you.
it was scheduled for tomorrow, but then we're like, oh wait,
It's New York. That's not gonna work.
That's not gonna work. Noah's driving a train.
I'm driving. Noah's busy driving the train. No, the train is Sunday. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be like. Have you ever watched Mad Max Fury Road?
No.
Wow, I'm gonna be.
It's on Movie Club next year, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
Yo, we got some good choices. I'm glad I haven't given any 5s so far this year because all my 5s are going to be saved for RoboCop, Fury Road. I forget what else is on the 2023 list.
Could have done Fifth Element, but
Could have done Fifth Element. Did you give it a 5 for
did.
Fifth Element?
I did give it a 5. Yes.
That's good.
I
mean, now you got nowhere to go. That's the problem. So when RoboCop comes, and you're like, "Oh shit, I want to give this a 5," but
well, I mean, it was a little bit of a spite 5, honestly.
Shit.
Because I just thought you and Ralph's scores were unjustified. So
I thought my score was totally justified. Here's the thing, and here's what I told Sarah afterwards. All of the movies that I have given, like a 3 or a 3.5. They're all the movies that have inspired me to actually go out and make something. So I think that there's something to be said for that. Barbarella, I gave a 3, and I made that killer movie club intro.
Mm-hmm.
The Crow, I gave a 3, and I made a flowchart for it.
Mm-hmm.
And the Fifth Element, I gave like a 3.5 or a 3.25, and I made a flowchart for that too. So there's something, even though I'm giving these movies, like they're not perfect movies, there's still enough to kind of like spark some creativity. So I think that there's something to be said.
Well, every movie club movie is supposed to have some sort of iconic bit to it that can be turned into a cover.
Well, so, yeah, but that's Sun's job.
Yeah,
this is more like Resident Evil didn't make me want to build anything.
Mm-hmm.
Resident Evil just made me want to tear the movie apart. It still sucks. It's awful.
So yeah, I flashed it on screen, but October 11th,
retailer live stream. You can get that.
Tuesday.
You see that friggin' phenomenal Ian McDonald picture? You can get that puppy for an even crazier, a price crazier than Cindy herself.
You also might be able to get her in a poster form.
Whoa! Tune in to get that for yourself.
Zenescope Halloween costume contest will be happening during HorrorCon. Stay tuned for more information on HorrorCon in general.
Yeah.
We already did the virtual VIP event. I'm just
and you better believe that we're going to be listening to nothing but Ween on October 20th.
Mm.
I listened to Ween all weekend. It was the weekend of Ween, really.
Wow. Well, did you know this is the month of Ween? This
is the month of Ween. But my thought was it's like the first half of October because it's half of Halloween. Half of Halloween is Ween. So from now until like October 16th, it's Ween.
What about October 19th?
That could be Ween.
Okay, because between October 19th and 31st is when you can get your 13 Days of Halloween sticker fun.
Whoa!
Right now, if you place an order at Zenescope.com, you will be getting the sticker board. It's kind of like the certain fast food franchise's Monopoly game.
Yeah.
Very similar concept.
Except it isn't run by the mob.
Correct. It's run by us.
Close enough.
But yeah, so any order in October will get you the sticker board, and then any order between the 19th and the 31st will get you a sticker, a free sticker. It doesn't have to be certain products. It's literally just whatever. One sticker per order per day, per customer. And yeah, and then you can try and collect them all. But each sticker is associated with a prize. There are some really good prizes in there. There are showcases in there. There are metal cards in there.
Whoa.
There are, I think, metal comics in there as well. I know that there's some art prints of the Dr. Zeus books, free comics, discount codes, lots of stuff. But the grand prize is a trip to Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights 2023. So yeah, make sure you get your sticker board.
Yeah, do it. Sticker board. What else? I think that's.
I have like an announcement I don't know if I'm allowed to make, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I was checking the NCW cover, so this will be available until this Wednesday. Although we don't have New Comic Wednesday this Wednesday, we're gonna like pretend we do for the sake of yeah.
Gotcha. So how do you get the cover?
So you can go online right now and just type in NCW, and this should show up. But I also noticed we haven't taken down the Paul Green one from August. So you haven't gotten that. I guess you still could. I'm just putting that out there. And I think that's all my announcements. I'm just putting it out.
I was just putting it out there. Announcements. Blah. Next week is going to be a Coffee with Casey Noah on a Tuesday.
Yes.
Because Monday, screw y'all. I'm going to be home putting up lines and mowing the lawn.
And it looks like we're reading the Piper.
The Piper.
Ooh. I tried to keep this month's like theme spooky and Halloweeny because it is the month of Ween.
But she was very kind and put Robin Hood Legend in there for me because I need to keep reading Robin Hood. I'm hooked on the story, and we're taking breaks. It's the same thing my girlfriend does. We'll start watching a TV show, and then she'll be like, I don't know if I'm up for it tonight.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little too stressful for me tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Let's watch something. Can we watch something low key? Something a little bit lighter.
David Wall asks, can editors get stickers too? Of course.
Yes, but they won't be Zenescope stickers. They'll be the stickers that I got from the doctor's office.
Oh, fun.
They're Pokemon.
Ooh, I want them.
No, I didn't actually get stickers. The last time I got Pokemon stickers at the doctor's office was in like 1998.
That's when I was born.
Oh. It was on my. For the longest time, it was on my parents' kitchen door because I stuck it on there, and they were like, "No, what are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, sorry," and I tried to take it off, but it stayed on there. So you just had Brock and Misty's feet for 15 years.
Wow.
Until they finally redid their kitchen, and now they don't have it anymore. And the memory is lost forever. Wow. So there you go.
There you go.
All right, everybody. Come to New York. See us there. If you want to come up to New York tomorrow to help us set up, that'd be awesome. I don't think you actually can.
No, but you could.
But it would be pretty cool if you just had a bunch of, like an Amish barn raising. Mm-hmm. You just have all the Zenescope fans show up and they say, we're here for Zenescope. We're here for the convention. Mm-hmm. And then we cut to a montage sequence of all of them hoisting up ropes and buildings.
Bye!
New York!